Hey guys, I'm gonna talk really fast, or at least try to talk really fast, because this is like my fourth take of this video. And my last take, I cut it down and edited it, and it took like 15 minutes, and that's way too much. So today, instead of going all the blah crap how I've been having the past horrible 2 days, I'm just gonna cut to the chase and talk about the story that I eventually would have talked about 5 minutes in the other video. So, in October, many of you know I went across the pond, as you might say. I went to the UK, including Ireland, England, and Scotland. In Scotland, there was this particular day, which I refer to as my best day. So, anyways, this day started out actually as an okay day. I mean, we went to a castle, or castle ruins, however you want to say that. And I almost peed myself because I went up in a tower because I wanted to get a video shot of it. And I'm afraid of heights, and I don't know why I keep doing this, but I went anyways, and it was okay. After this castle experience, we went to the city of Edinburgh, Edinburgh. I'm not sure exactly how you say it, but it's a fantastic city, and it's the capital of Scotland, so you should look it up for yourselves. Anyways, so I went to this city, and we got off the coach bus, and it's a fantastic looking city, like super interesting and beautiful. There's a beautiful castle, and I didn't see any of that stuff because the one thing on my mind was the bathroom. And so I shot straight for this bathroom without even talking to anyone. I just ran to the nearest bathroom I could find. And in that bathroom, I stayed there for like a half an hour. And I don't want to give you the details because that's kind of gross. But anyways, the point of this, I was super nauseous. Like, super nauseous. Half the time I was trying to like throw up everything just to get it out. And the other half was like, I can take it, keep it in. After this half an hour, I get out of the bathroom and there's no one there. Like, really no one. Or like, no one that I know. So, and this is a foreign city. I mean, not like Edinburgh, it's like super dangerous or anything, but it's foreign. It's foreign enough that you should probably not walk it alone. But anyways, no one was there. And the bathrooms I went to were at the castle, and I looked at the castle and like, and I had a free pass to go into the castle, but I looked at it, I'm like, there's probably valuable stuff in there. I shouldn't go and somehow puke on something or whatever. I just want to clarify at this moment, I wasn't better. I was just good enough to walk. I didn't want to spend the 3 hours we were given in Edinburgh in the bathroom. So I get out of the bathroom and I start walking, and I let my feet basically be my guide. I don't have a map. I'm just trying to wander to see something interesting or good or whatever. So I start walking and I see this shop for tartans. If you don't know what a tartan is, it's basically a plaid for a family clan in Scotland. Kilts are made out of tartans, and that's what they sold there, and other fun stuff. What I specifically was looking in this store was for a tam. I don't know what you guys know what a tam is. It's basically a beret with like a pom-pom ball on it. Look it up, Google it, whatever. So anyways, I was looking for that, and I found a wall featuring all these different types of tams from all these different types of clans. I know I have Scottish heritage in me, but I didn't know what specific clan I was from. I mean, you know my last name. I'm not going to say it on the internet, but it's pretty English. And my mother's maiden name is also pretty English, so I have no idea on how to tell what clan I'm from. But I know I have Scottish blood. So anyways, I basically picked out the one I found that I thought was prettiest. And I know that's probably going to offend some Scottish person that I'm wearing this tam that has nothing to do with my heritage at all. Found the one that I was like seriously in love with because it was so cute. And I picked it out. It was on the bottom shelf, and I picked it out, and then I looked at it for 5 minutes. And I looked at this thing for 5 minutes, and the register lady was behind me, like, here's the cash register, and here's the wall of tams. I was down here staring at the tams, squatting and staring. And anyways, the lady behind me probably thought I was crazy, because I was just staring at it. And the reason I was staring at it, really like concentrating, was I wasn't trying to blow it up with my mind. I was trying not to puke on it because I was still super, super nauseous. Anyways, so after 5 minutes, I gather all my strength. All the strength I possibly have. And I get up and I buy my tam. And I go back in the street for fear that I'll damage anything else. And so I start walking. And then I remember on the coach that there was, someone mentioned that there was a National Gallery of Art. The Scotland National Gallery of Art. Which makes sense. It's the capital city. So I thought, I was like, if there is anything that can possibly cure me of this nausea, is sitting down and looking at beautiful art. I start walking the street. I still don't have a map, so I don't know where I'm going. I'm just really, really wishing that I could find this place. And I see a sign and it says National Museum. And in my mind, somehow I interpreted that to be National Art Museum, which is not the same thing at all. But anyways, I go down the street and I start walking, and then I see it. This beautiful beacon, which happened to be a cast iron elephant holding a teacup. You see, the story was that when we were in Ireland, I was discussing with someone that had gone on the tour before, and they were talking about this place called the Elephant Cafe. And the Elephant House. The Elephant House. And so she said that this was the place that J.K. Rowling had started Harry Potter. And so, sure enough, as I approached the place, in the little sign it says, birthplace of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling started the book in this cafe. So anyways, I'm like, oh, something good has happened to me today. So I enter the shop, and against my better judgment, I buy something to eat. Like, I fish through my super obvious travel pouch. It's like where I keep my passport, and obvious I'm a tourist. But I fish out £4 and I buy the soup of the day. I don't even know what the soup of the day is, but I just buy it. And I give the cashier my money, and he looks at me and he gives me a bottle and a wooden spoon with a number on it. And so I look at it, and I look at him, and I look back at it, and I look at him, and he's like, and he could tell what I was thinking, because I was thinking, this isn't soup. Anyways, he could tell that, and he's like, you put it on your table, we bring the soup to you. I was like, oh, sweet. So anyways, I sit down on the table, and I start writing, because I find these places have like this creative residue that comes off. And I also started doodling the fireplace, and I added a little jar of flue powder, because I'm so nerdy. Anyways, so I started writing, just describing the place so I could remember it forever and ever and ever and ever. Anyways, and then my soup comes, and then I eat it, and something is magical in this soup. It is, for one, it's tomato soup, and I don't really like tomato soup, but it's like super delicious. And then it cures my nausea completely. Like, it's gone after this. I'm freaking wanting to do backflips at this moment, which would probably have killed me if I actually did backflips, but I wanted to do them at that moment. Anyways, also, cool thing that happens, 3 girls from my tour group walk in. So not only has this cafe cured my nausea, it has cured the fact that I was alone in a foreign city, and there was just a lot of fisty pumps going on. Anyways, so I go to sit with the girls, and I start talking with them, and then I find out something even cooler is in this cafe. And that is the fact that they're in the bathrooms, people have written messages to J.K. Rowling. So I have markers with me, and we all get up and we go in the bathroom, which looks super suspicious. There are like 4 girls going into one bathroom, and we start drawing on the walls. This is the only time I have ever committed vandalism, and I don't feel guilty. For 2 reasons. First reason, there's so much vandalism on these walls already that my vandalism doesn't even stick out. 2, a guy that worked there walked in while we were, like, signing the wall, and we obviously had our markers in, and I look at my marker, and I look at him, and I look at my marker, and I look at him, and he's like, oh, I was just gonna clean this, but you know, you guys look busy, so I'm just gonna go and come back in a couple minutes. And he leaves, and he totally leaves us to vandalize this bathroom. So anyways, I don't feel bad. And you might be asking yourself, Cindy, what could you possibly put on this bathroom? My message to J.K. Rowling was, Harry Potter made me believe. And it's true. Harry Potter made me believe in so many things. It made me believe in friendship. It made me believe in the magic of words. And most importantly, that day, it made me believe in tomato soup. So, the point of this story is, I think this is my best day. And it seems a little twisted and ironic, or whatever you want to call it, because it started out really, really terrible. But the thing is, because it started out so terrible, is the reason that I appreciated it so much. I wouldn't have really appreciated the Harry Potter Cafe if I had just planned to go there and not stumbled upon it by awesome mistake. And yeah, not to get cheesy on you, but it is the terrible moments in life that make us appreciate the good ones. So I know you guys are coming up with exams this next week or next 2 weeks, and I just want to say that it might seem really terrible, but eventually it'll get better, and once it gets better, you're going to appreciate it so much more because you had those terrible moments. So, to end this video, this very, very long video, I promise one of these videos will be short. Sometime in the future, I will make a 3-minute video. 'Tis my goal, 'tis my quest. But, good luck with classes and finals. I hope you have a great rest of the week. And I hope that you didn't have too terrible of a Monday. Also, I have this fantastic mug, and I take online classes, so I really don't have finals. So, neener, neener, neener.